from the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Just about set to go. And today's starter, J-Mac. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
And now for the Twins, Zach Geloff. Edge of the zone, call to strike. And away we go this afternoon. Out towards right center field. Meyer on his way over. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tanner.
Now it's the shortstop. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch, and he just misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
One down, base is empty. Now one missed. The Red Sox have raced out of the gate to start the season. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on two different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. Arise went deep in his most recent game. And the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. J-Mac up next for the Red Sox. And Siggy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. That one ripped. See you later. Home run number 40 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back now at Fenway. Second inning set to go. At the plate, James Wood.
James Wood.
Mack back to work. That's a strike. 0-1.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Manny Machado now.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
On the ground to short. Henderson whips it across. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, James Tibbs III.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, James Tibbs III.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Popped up.
I got it. I got it.
Mack makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox 4 and the Twins nothing. 2 outs.
Now
Bases are full.
Designated hitter, Matt.
And a foul ball. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Cut on and lifted in the air. Cameron on the move. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
1.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 strike.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
Walker Jenkins stands in now and watches strike one. Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone. Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Cameron wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. The Red Sox 4 and the Twins nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Yellow.
Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me catapult to the top since 9-8. Had the baddest flow, look and watch. I done seen everybody through the eras. Def Jam, Death Row, Bad Boy, Rockefeller. You get the picture, your favorite record label name.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Geloff in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
0-2.
Right side, Campbell. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here comes Luis Ariz to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Ariz is
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. James Wood now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground, right side. 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Now batting.
Here comes Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Twins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, James Tibbs III.
taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Mac back to work. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Now batting, catcher Connor Wong.
Connor Wong getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fly ball down the line. Meyer coming on. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's a ball.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-0. Two outs, base is empty.
The designated hitter, yay, Mac.
On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. There's a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And that drops in for a strike. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Zach.
So the batting order turns over. So up next for Minnesota, Zach Geloff. That's in there. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And he chases that one. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Number 8 at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swings and misses. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Red Sox 4 and the Twins nothing.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see.
And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And here is Luis Arias. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
You know, Brooke, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swing and a ground ball. Campbell whips it to first. One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 30,
James Wood digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson throws across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Tapped out in front of the plate. Fires over to first. Machado out of the play. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Red Sox 4 and the Twins nothing. And stepping in for Boston, J. Matt. He's already homered in this game.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Popped up. Machado makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Mack back to work. And that drops in for a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Gets a piece and stays alive. In the air, right field. Meyer sizes this one up. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jenkins now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They continue to trail 7-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Geloff, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. All Red Sox in this one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Matt is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Matt with his 40th homer of the season in this game.
And still racking up the long balls, Boog. I love the energy in the stands when he comes to the plate. The crowd knows there's always a chance he's going to treat him to a special moment.